What is good, everybody? It's your boy Javi. We back at it again with another little message for you guys today. This time I wanted to take it into like a video form so you guys can kind of get the full grasp. So sit down, get your joint, get your tea, coffee, whatever you're drinking, whatever you got going on. Take a seat because this video might be a little longer. So today I want to talk to you guys about finding your purpose and finding your passion in life. Not everybody knows what's going on. Not everybody knows how to find these things, and not everybody knows exactly what they want to achieve in this life. And I, for one, am still finding my place. You know what I mean? In this world, I'm still trying to find out the things that I'm great at, and the things I'm not so great at. And I think that just goes a part of just the experience of existing, right? You may feel like you want to do something one day, and then years down the line, you may feel like, well, maybe this just isn't for me. You know what I mean? I had to do you one time. But guess where I'm going with this is in this process of finding out who you are, you'll be digging deep into your psyche, your subconscious, into who you are as a human being. And you'll be able to find these little gems, like little diamonds, right? Little diamonds in the rough, you find them. And you explore them because you're trying to figure out exactly who you are, who you've come to be, and where you're going. So you get this diamond, you're like, oh, that's nice, but it's not a good fit. Sell it, get rid of it. You find another diamond, it's a little bigger. You're like, oh, I like this. I like the way it feels. I like the way it looks on me. But you know what? This ain't what I want either. Throw it away, right? Until you find one diamond that's going to be perfectly sized, that's going to fit right on your ear, your finger, wherever you want it, your tongue, you know what I'm saying? Wherever you wear your diamonds, right? You're going to fit and it's going to feel good. You know what I mean? This could be for anybody going through anything. You can apply this to many situations, but we'll call that gift, that diamond. Oh, we'll call that diamond your gift. You know what I mean? We're going to call it your place, your journey. That's the small start of what's to come in your life. Some people, remember as a kid when you were growing up, remember as a kid when you were growing up and they would ask you, what do you want to be when you grow up? What do you want to be? And people would be like, I want to be a superhero. I want to be a firefighter. I want to be a police officer. I want to be a construction worker. It was just so many things that, kids would come up with because as kids, you have those diamonds in your hand. I feel like as you grow older and as time goes on, those diamonds begin to get buried by the monotonies of life and the things that are happening on a daily, consistent basis. So you ultimately forget what you want, you know what I mean, in the struggle and the hassle of everyday life. You know what I mean? And that's not necessarily a bad thing. It just means that there needs to be more time for self-exploration. There needs to be more time for digging deep into who you are and where you're going. And I think that's just something that's not really talked about, and I feel like this is a part of my journey to kind of talk about that with you guys. So dig deep. It's time to dig deep. It's time to look inside who you are. It's time to figure out exactly what you want to be. You know what I mean? Like it's possibilities are endless. You can achieve so much. You can literally be whatever you want. The only difference that's setting you aside from those beliefs in reality is your mentality, what you tell yourself, how you talk to yourself, how you speak to yourself. If you're going to get up and be like, oh, today sucks, you know what I mean? I'm not going to achieve nothing today. Today's horrible. My life sucks. It's always sucked. It's always going to suck. Guess what? Your life's going to fucking suck. You know what I mean? But if you're waking up and you're breathing positivity and you're like, you know what? Fuck it. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen. I feel good regardless. I have the opportunity to wake up and feel life and breathe life into myself and maybe into somebody else today. Then, hey, you know what? You're going to attract some really good things in your life because God don't like ugly. You know what I mean? Like you got to be a real person. You got to be real amongst yourself. And now we come back to this point to where it's like, okay, deep dive. Go inside, go deep within who you are, you know what I mean, to find these answers of life, you know what I mean? And I'm not saying quit your jobs. I'm not saying do none of these things. You know, you got bills to pay, you got rent to pay, you got things to do, right? But in the process of all this every day climbing and trying to figure things out, you know what I mean, in life, don't forget, you had a dream as a kid. You had a dream. You wanted to become something. You wanted to feel and be something. You know what I mean? It's not too late. It is not too late. It is my journey right now at this moment in life to let you know it is not too late to be what you want. It's not. So I'm going to cut that message right there. Dig deep. Find out who you are. Find out who you want to be and find out where you're going. You know, find that gift. Find that spark that gives you life. You know, and that's going to give you the drive to keep moving forward. That's going to give you the drive to want to be better and feel better. You know what I mean? Life is about change and it's constantly changing. You know what I mean? So you can't like fall victim to the not wanting to change, or else you will get ran over, and it's not a good feeling to get ran over. You know what I mean? I don't feel like I gotta elaborate on that shit. You know what I mean? It just, you know, being ran over physically fucking hurts, but imagine being ran over emotionally, mentally, and spiritually, and that will break you. You know what I mean? So I love you guys. Subscribe to my channel. If you want to hear more advice, check out my shorts. I do more shorts than I do videos. And leave me a thumbs up if you appreciate this video. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. We're going to cut it out like this. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. Whatever time you're watching this, baby. You guys have an amazing day, night, evening, morning, whatever. Take it easy.